In a village called Okwe, filled with traditions and vibrant culture, lived a young girl called Zim. She was beautiful, kind, and had a spirit that never gave up. Zim and her family were very poor, but she had a big dream of a life beyond her village. Zim's mother, Nnenna, worked very hard in the field to take care of her children. Zim's father had been a brave hunter, but she had died when he was attacked by an animal. Zim got her determination and strong spirit from him. She helped her mother with chores, but her true passion was dancing. She danced as gracefully as the river that flew and sang with a voice that seemed magical. Every evening, after finishing her chores, Zim would go to the forest and dance under the moonlight. One special evening, an important announcement echoed through the village. The king of Okwe, King Ibe, had declared a grand dancing competition to find the most talented girl in the land. The winner will become a palace maiden, a position that could change her life forever. Zim's heart raced with excitement. This was her chance to rise above her circumstances. She practiced tirelessly, perfecting every move and every note of her song. Her friends and family cheered her on, and even the village elders, who were usually very strict, acknowledged her talent. The day of the competition arrived, and the village square buzzed with excitement. Zim stood among many hopeful girls, her heart pounding with anticipation. The king's son, Prince Ugo, known for being handsome but cold, sat beside his father looking bored. One by one, the girls took the stage. Some were nervous and stumbled, while others shone brightly. When it was Zim's turn, she took a deep breath and let the music guide her. Her dance was a mesmerizing blend of grace and power, and her voice captivated everyone present. The audience watched in awe, and even the prince seemed momentarily entranced. When she finished dancing, the square erupted in applause. The king rose from his throne, a rare smile on his face, and declared Zim the winner of the competition. With her new title as the palace maiden, Zim's life changed dramatically. She moved into the royal palace, a place of opulence and grandeur she had only dreamed of. But beneath her new status, Zim had a deeper desire to win the heart of Prince Ugo, who had shown her little more than a passing glance. Prince Ugo was known for his cold demeanor and arrogance. Despite this, Zim saw a glimmer of something more in him, a potential for kindness and love that he kept hidden. Determined to break through his icy exterior, Zim performed her duties in the palace with dedication. She learned the intricacies of palace life and did her best to blend in. All the while, she watched Prince, trying to understand the man behind the mask. One evening, while tending to the palace gardens, Zim overheard the prince arguing with his father. King Ibe was frustrated with his son's behavior, urging him to show more compassion towards the villagers. Ugo's response was curt and dismissive, leaving his father exasperated. Zim seized the opportunity to approach the prince cautiously. "Your Highness," she began softly, "I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Perhaps there is a way to bridge the gap between you and the villagers." Prince Ugo turned to her with annoyance. "And what would a mere palace maiden know of such matter?" he retorted. Underrated, Zim continued. "Sometimes a kind gesture can go a long way. The villagers look up to you. Even if they fear you, show them that you care, and they will respond with loyalty and respect." Ugo seemed to consider her words for a moment. "You speak boldly for someone of your station," he remarked with a hint of curiosity. Zim smiled, her eyes meeting with his unwavering determination. I speak from the heart, Your Highness, and I believe that you have the power to change more than just your destiny. Days turned into weeks, and Zim continued her subtle effort to win over the prince. She sang softly as she walked, hoping to reach him. She left flowers in his chambers and prepared his favorite meals. At first, Prince Ugo seemed to ignore her, but gradually, he began to notice her presence. One evening, as the sun set over Okwe, Zim found herself alone in the palace garden. She began to sing, her voice soothing. Unknowingly, Prince Ugo was watching from a distance, captivated by her voice. As her melody filled the air, Ugo felt a warmth in his heart. He approached her quietly, his usual arrogance replaced with vulnerability. Your voice, he said softly. It was a way of calming the storm within me. Zim turned to face him, her eyes reflecting the fading light of the sunset. Music has a way of reaching the deepest part of our souls, she replied gently. For the first time, Prince Ugo allowed himself to open up, sharing her burden and fear with Zim. He spoke of the pressures of royalty, the expectations placed upon him, and the loneliness of his position. Zim listened intently, offering empathy and understanding. As the weeks went by, their bond grew stronger. Zim's determination to see the good in Ugo slowly began to stir in his heart. He started to show kindness to the villagers, and his interaction with them became more genuine and heartfelt. The transformation did not go unnoticed. The villagers, once fearful of the prince, began to warm to him. Even King Ibe saw the positive change in his son and felt a glimmer of hope for the future of the kingdom. Despite the progress, Zim's ultimate goal still seemed out of reach. Prince Ugo's feelings for her remained ambiguous, and the king's disapproval loomed like a dark cloud. Zim knew that winning the prince's heart was only half the battle. She also had to convince the king of their love. One fateful day, the village was struck by a severe drought. The crops withered, and the villagers faced the threat of famine. Desperate for a sudden solution, they turned to the palace for help. Prince Ugo, now more attuned to the need of the people, decided to take action. With Zim by his side, he organized a relief effort, distributing food and water to the villagers. His compassion and leadership earned him the admiration of his people. Zim's role in the effort inspired those around her with her selflessness and dedication. As the crisis abated, Prince Ugo realized just how much Zim meant to him. Her unwavering support, kindness, and love had transformed him into a better person. He knew that he could no longer deny his feelings for her. Summoning his courage, Ugo approached his father. "Father," he began, "I have come to realize that I cannot rule this kingdom alone. Zim has shown me the true meaning of leadership and love. I wish to marry her." King Ibe's expression hardened. "A palace maid? Do you understand the implication of such union? The nobility will not accept it, and it could bring unrest to the kingdom." Ugo stood firm. "I understand the risk, father, but I believe that love and true leadership can transcend social boundaries. Zim is not just a palace maiden. She is a beacon of hope and change. She has transformed me, and through her, I have learned to care for our people. I am prepared to face any challenge." King Ibe sighed deeply. He had always hoped for a strategic marriage to strengthen allegiance, but he could not ignore the change in his son. Very well, Ugo, he considered, but know that this will not be easy. You must be prepared to defend your choice. News of Prince's decision spread through the palace and the village like wildfire. The nobility was outraged, their whispers of dissent growing louder. Many could not fathom the idea of their future king marrying a commoner. The villagers, on the other hand, rejoiced, seeing it a victory for love and equality. Zim was overwhelmed by the turn of events. Her dream of winning the prince's heart had come true, but the reality of the situation was daunting. She knew that the path ahead would be fraught with challenges and opposition. Yet, her love for Prince Ugo gave her strength, and she vowed to stand by him no matter what. As the day of their betrothal approached, tensions reached a boiling point. The nobility, led by influential Chief Umuokwe, demanded a meeting with the king and prince. The grand hall of the palace was filled with heated arguments and impassioned speeches. Chief Umuokwe stepped forward. "Your Majesty, this union is an affront to our tradition and the very fabric of our society. The prince's duty is to secure the future of the kingdom through a strategic marriage, not to follow his heart whimsically." Prince Ugo rose on his feet. "Chief Umuokwe, I respect our tradition, but we must also evolve with the times. Zim has proven herself worthy through her actions and her heart. She embodies the qualities of a true leader: compassion, strength, and resilience." The court erupted with murmurs. The tension prevailed. King Ibe raised his hand, calling for silence. "Enough! I have made my decision. This union will proceed, but I urge you all to remember that the strength of our kingdom lies in our unity. We must stand together and support one another." Despite the king's decree, opposition remained strong. Zim and Ugo faced hostility and resistance from the nobility. Their lord tested every turn, yet, amidst the turmoil, their bond grew stronger. They found solace in each other's company, their love a beacon of hope in the darkness. One evening, as they sat by the river, Zim sang softly, her voice mingling with the gentle flow of the water. Ugo listened. His heart swelled with love and admiration. "Your voice," he whispered, "it has the power to heal and unite. You are my strength, Zim." Zim smiled, her eyes shining with tears. "And you are my heart, Ugo. Together, we can face anything." Their love story inspired the villagers. They rallied behind them, offering their support and loyalty. The elders, once skeptical, began to see the positive change in the prince and acknowledged Zim's influence. The kingdom slowly began to heal its people, united by a shared vision of a brighter future. The day of their wedding arrived. They exchanged vows. Ugo and Zim looked into each other's eyes, their love shining bright. In the days that followed, Zim's melodious voice became a symbol of unity and healing. She sang at gatherings, festivals, her song bridging the gap between the nobility and the villagers. Under her influence, Prince Ugo continued to show passion and leadership, transforming the kingdom into a place of harmony and prosperity. The journey had not been easy, but their love had prevailed against all odds. Zim and Ugo's story became a legend, a testament of power and love, determination, and the human spirit. Their legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to believe in the possibility of a better world, where love could conquer even the greatest of challenges. That is the end. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.